Download the BCSN Plus app today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details.
In case you didn't have your alarm set for the 7 o'clock puck drop and tuned in right here on BCSN, well, we've got you covered for what you missed from Game 4. The Fish were ready to eliminate the Fuel once and for all tonight on their home ice. Matt Anderson flying down the ice himself, swerving defenders, and fires it under the crossbar. It's called a goal on the ice. Reviewed, and the Fish are officially on the board, 1-0. Toledo then on the power play in the second. Walleye peppering the Fuel's goaltender with shots, but it's Mitchell Lewandowski's rebound that finally tickles the twine as the Fish are feeling good, up 2-0. Indy then earns a power play in the third, but Carson Bantle, fresh off the penalty, beats the defense back and scores to push their advantage. 3-0. Now the Fuel were trying to fuel a comeback. Suddenly it's a one-goal game, but Sam Craggs nets the dagger with 10 seconds to go as the Fish are breaking out the brooms 4-2. The Walleye now 12-0 against the Fuel in the playoffs.
The guys are excited. I mean, I think there's things that we didn't love about our third period, but they're excited to get this series done and get ready for the next one. Yeah, they don't quit. Every game we had with them other than one was a tight checking game, and they weren't letting us get anything started in that first period. So it's a credit to the group. They stuck with it, and we found a way.
No, I was kind of nervous for killing because I haven't killed in so long, but, I got a lucky pass, so just kind of bury it. Yeah, it's been good to get back, get some confidence, so.
Matt Melzak and Jordan Strack wrap up this playoff series.
Jordan, it's always the one thing you talk about when you're trying to end a series. Getting that fourth game is always the hardest. Indy didn't make it easy today, but Toledo and this team, boy, they certainly have figured out how to end series because they certainly did in their first try tonight.
Yeah, this is 6 straight series in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs that the Walleye have been able to sweep. It is a very difficult thing to end another team season, especially on their home ice, and Indy really put a great push forward, I thought, in the third period. But when you look at this Walleye team, they have some veteran guys. They know how to close games out. They have a good system, and they have a good culture. They know how, when it's time to end a team season, they have figured out how to do it for the most part. And tonight, they played a really good hockey game at times, and there were also some things to work on that they're going to have 10 days now to think about.
Yeah, they certainly are. And, ironically, if you give Toledo 8 power plays in a game, they're probably going to blow the doors off.
Yep.
It didn't happen tonight. A credit to Indy on that side of things, and even Coach Mickish said, we're just a little bit off on that power play tonight, but you know what, when push came to shove, you get great individual efforts tonight. Matt Anderson, Carson Bantle, a couple of great plays to get goals to win a game.
Yeah, for sure, and it was like, that's what we've been talking about all along. Matt Anderson isn't a guy that you're expecting to jump up and score a goal for you. Bantle coming back down has been a really nice piece we've seen through 2 games. Mitchell Lewandowski once again. So there's a bunch of different guys right now that are getting it done for the Walleye, and they're going to have to keep it going that way if they're going to want to win. If they want to win going further.
Yeah, they move on to the Central Division Finals. We'll find out who they're playing. Maybe over the next couple of days, we shall see.
So the Walleye have already punched their ticket to that next round, but as Matt alluded to, they're still waiting for that opponent. The Comets and the Heartlanders, they played Game 4 tonight as well and are currently in overtime. The Comets do lead the series over the Heartlanders, though, 2-1 at this point, so plenty to look forward to, still with the Kelly Cup playoffs ahead. And of course, you can find all games right here on BCSN.